Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a 2023 Toyota Sequoia Limited Hybrid in the color Lunar Rock. Let's take a look. So starting up front, underneath the hood, we have a 3.4-liter V6 engine. Of course, it is hybrid iForce Max. Gets up to 437 horsepower and 583 pound-foot of torque. Up front here, of course, we have our headlamps, daytime running lights, and the fog lights. On the outside corners and across the front bumper, you'll find these little round nodules. Those are your front-facing parking sensors. And under the front logo, you have your front-facing camera. As you get along to the side here, we have our alloy wheels, the iForce Max badge, and then we have your factory running boards, limited trim badging, and then your side mirrors with integrated turn signals and blind spot monitoring. If you look underneath, you'll find an additional camera here, which contributes to full surround view camera effect. We have the black roof rails up top, and all of the rear windows do come with factory tinting. As you come up to the back here, across the rear bumper, we have the rear parking sensors, as well as the kick sensor for those who wish to use that option. Right next to this, you'll find this little button, and it releases for your rear window to pop open for easy access or for a little extra fresh air. And then if you look underneath your logo, you'll find your backup camera. If you're looking to access your rear cargo space, simply reach underneath of the logo and press the button. Inside here, there's lots to look at. First off, we have this false floor here, which is able to be adjusted to sit at multiple different levels, depending on what works best for you and whatever you're storing in the back. On the right-hand side, we do have a power outlet available, and then you'll also find these buttons, which allow you to lay your seats flat as well as bring them up. So on the left-hand side, if you push it in, it will go down, which is really great for not having to mess around with things and get all confused about what buttons are where. We also have that button available up top, and you'll see that we have lots of cup holders and leg room for your third row occupants. Of course, it is a 60-40 split. Same thing with your second row seating, 60-40 split as well. We'll take a closer look at that in a minute. This works in the same way that if you push it up, you'll see it automatically rise. In the back, we also have the additional carpet Sequoia mats in their factory packaging for you. And then if you're looking to close, one last thing is underneath is where you will find your spare tire under there. It is accessible through the back here, and it is lowered with a winch. Then looking upwards to close up your rear space, we have the handle, or next to it you have the electronic buttons. Next, let's take a look at the inside. So, opening up in here, you'll see your internal upholstery is this black leatherette, and as you look at it straight on, you'll see this pattern emerges and then kind of disappears as you look at it from a side. Really cool little peekaboo effect. Of course, we do have this folding down armrest/cup holder, easily fits away to increase your seating space. Rear passengers also have a great view of this huge panoramic sunroof. On the back of your front passenger seat as well as front driver's seat, we have pouch storage available. In the back of the console, there's extra cup holder space, independent air conditioning options, which can be controlled up front, as well as additional charging spaces for your rear occupants. You do have the ability to lay the seat in. Simply pulling this lever allows you to fully fold it up. Very easy for people to get in and out. And again, you have the button here to put your seats up and down. You'll also see that there is options for scooting the seats back and forth depending on people wanting more or less legroom, or for that rear cargo space there too. This just as easily can fold down in one way, or you can fully bring the seat all the way back up. Works the same way on the other side there. In the door, we have a nice amount of extra storage here, and also have the built-in sunshade, which extends upwards here and locks into place. Really great for keeping the sun out of the eyes of your rear passengers, and of course unhooks and goes in flush with the side. This is available on both sides. Then as you move forward, take a look at your handle. You'll find this little divot here, which indicates that this is a keyless entry unit, and you can unlock and lock by tapping your hand on the handle. Inside your driver's door compartment, we have the power windows for front, back, and your child safety locks, power lock system, and side mirror controls. The ones on the left here allow you to fold your mirrors in flat with your vehicle. This can work automatically with the locking and unlocking of the unit, or can work manually as well. And then on the side is where you have your memory seat settings, which means you have electronic seats, back, front, up, down, and your lumbar support. Hood release latches on the bottom left-hand side of your dash. Above that, we have controls for your headlamps, heated leather steering wheel, your AC and the control, your rear parking sensors, odometer trip, dash brightness, your gas cap release, again, automatic head beams, and then this is the control for that rear light right around your logo in the back. It can be turned on, work with open and closing of the door, or turn it all the way off, whatever works best for you. Hop up here and take a look at your steering wheel. So on the left-hand side here is where you have the controls for your dash display, and then your hands-free communication and volume control. Right-hand side is where you have everything for your adaptive cruise control up top, including your sonar and lane departure, and then your radio controls on the bottom. In the middle here, we have this absolutely massive display screen. It's where you access much of the information about your daily driving experience, including optional navigation and all of your audio listening. This unit, as you can see, has AM, FM, and satellite radio. It also has full Bluetooth connectivity for both Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and optional USB adapters. Underneath that is your climate control center. We have the tri-zone cooling and heating system, which allows you to control the rear AC, or they can control it themselves. And then we have the dual up front, so that you can sync it up, or your front driver and front passenger can have their own unique temperature settings. In the front, we have both heated and cooled seats with 3 different levels and 2 different colors to tell you which one you're using. Then we have the defrost for front and rear windshield, as well as your side mirrors. Next to this is one of your USB adapters, and then your volume control here. Next to that is your push start ignition and your trailer controls. Then underneath we have your control for your full surround view cameras and traction control, as well as parking. In the middle here, you see this little rectangle. This is a wireless charging pad for all compatible devices. It's great where it is because it allows you to still see your screen without it having to lay down flat or out of your way, but is able to stand upright and is held in place by this little tab. Gear shift, of course, and then the hidden away cup holders. Behind your shift is where you have your control for 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low, and then your drive versus tow modes. Your center console here does have this neat little ability to slide open this way or open normally. Inside you'll find additional chargers, as well as some variant levels of storage. Last but not least, looking upwards, on your rearview mirror you'll find these controls with 1, 2, or 3 dots. Those are your garage door openers. Above that you have your sunglasses compartment, SOS button, overhead lighting controls, and the controls, of course, for the beautiful panoramic sunroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this 2023 Toyota Sequoia Limited Hybrid in the color Lunar Rock. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Autumn Mall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.